Hello everybody and welcome back to another podcast episode where today we're with these plonkers.
Yes. Alright, so we're all sounding depressed because we're in lockdown, aren't we, Lewis?
Yay!
That wasn't staged. It's kind of semi-lockdown has begun in England for us as well, until like the 2nd of December is when they're next going to like review it, because we just reached 1 million cases in the UK.
Hashtag close schools. They're saying, right, they're doing the lockdown so then people social distance and not mix with other households. When I go to school, I'm mixing with hundreds of other households.
True,
Take
but
stop looking
the
at your
only
phone,
reason
you
they're
fat
keeping it open is because
blur.
for the people who are doing, like,
Yeah.
their GCSEs, they want to just get it done.
Don't look at your phone.
So, in England, well, in the UK, we've had 40...
Look at the screen, you ding.
So, guys, I want both of you to guess how many deaths do you think we've had from coronavirus in the UK?
170,000.
Lewis?
200,000.
It's lower than that. Cameron, guess it.
150,000.
Tate?
125k.
Lower than that.
115.
Lewis?
Oh!
105,000.
No, it's 46,000. So 46,000 deaths of COVID in the UK. It's
Really?
But then there's been
Only
1
that?
million cases, so that's only like 5%.
I'm just going to play some... sorry, yeah, go on.
No, you're not going to play anything. You're going to be in the podcast for once. You're going to pay attention.
Tomorrow.
Pumpkin. Where is it?
Guys, guess what? Tomorrow I get to miss half of school because I've got to go for a flu jab.
Lucky.
What? How do you miss half of school for a flu jab?
Because
It takes 5
it's
seconds.
not hard take. My mum comes. My mum
This is
mum
so
comes to the
interesting.
school,
Can we move on to the next one?
picks me up, takes me to the doctors. I get a needle in my arm, and then I go home.
It's not. How about you having a flu jab at home?
At the doctors. Doing it at the doctors. I'm doing it at the doctors. I'm doing it at the doctors. Dilly dilly doctors. Diddly diddly doctors. Doing it at the doctors. Diddly diddly doctors.
So as well as UK being on lockdown, also in Europe, the main countries that are in lockdown is France, Germany, Belgium, and Greece.
Going to the doctors. Diddly diddly doctors.
Can we kick him out? Can we kick him out, Tate?
I'll stop.
We did an episode talking about kicking you out. I'm debating whether to kick him out now.
I'm muting
No.
Lewis.
Yes, I'm
No.
I'm joking. I want both of you to guess which country in the world has the
no.
most cases of COVID.
Afghanistan.
No, that was funny
I
last
can't
time.
hear
That's
it.
not funny again.
China.
I got it.
No, China actually doesn't.
Wait, what's the question? Sorry.
I'm muted, Tate.
The question is,
Tate.
what country has the most cases of COVID?
France.
No.
America.
So it goes America with 9.2 million, but then they only have 230,000 deaths. So India then has 8.1 million cases, which is pretty insane.
India
though.
would have a lot of cases.
8 million cases. And then you said France. France is 5th with 1.3 million cases. And then Spain, and we're down there with 1.01. But then only 45,000 people have died from it for us, 1 million, which obviously is a lot. Like, that's a bad number. But if you compare it to, like, you know, if you look at the statistics, technically, that's actually not that bad, because, you know, that's like 5%.
Sorry to interrupt, but for a second there,
Oh.
your logo is in the thing, school logo.
Well, that's fine, because
Okay.
they're not looking at it.
Didn't appear for me.
Yeah, that's because you're blind.
So apparently,
Exactly.
this was in the news earlier this week, and William and Charles, who are obviously in the royal family, had COVID back in April when big man Boris had it, but they kept it private.
Well, fair enough.
They should be arrested.
Why?
I knew Harry was a prick.
I said William
What?
and Charles. Harry is in Canada.
Sorry.
He stepped down from
I,
royalties.
Sorry, love you, Harry and Meghan.
That's what I said.
So wait, so why did you say that they should be arrested, Lewis?
Oh, I was only joking.
Chop off the chickens, Ed.
If you guys didn't see our third episode, Lewis was like, it was brilliant. But yeah, I just think it's quite crazy how even the royal family had Mr. COVID. Or Mrs. COVID. What do you think it's a female or a male or Tate?
I think it's an animal.
What?
Do you think COVID is female or male?
What do you mean by what made by a male?
No, just do we...
Do you think it has
No, we mean, do you...
Thing that made it?
No, because we call it Mr. COVID or Mrs. COVID. Which one? Or just COVID. There's always that. Mister. Oh, so you think males, should have the most dominance, huh? Sexist. Huh?
Sexist bastard.
So,
who should we vote out as the imposter? Right, Tate Dotsey.
Yeah, Tate's gone. So, also talking of COVID, Lewis, we were quarantined before, weren't we? I feel like we can talk about it now, as it's kind of blown over.
So basically, sorry, there's a moth.
Are you not looking in the mirror, mate?
It was a Thursday that I had to self-isolate because someone in a few of my classes got tested positive with coronavirus. So I had to self-isolate for a few weeks, and then halfway through self-isolating, I found out that my dad had to get tested, and so did my stepmom. So therefore, I had to have a few more days off. So then, because for some reason it's like a weird thing where I have to self-isolate for 2 weeks after I've had contact with that person. You're a
I'm sorry. I'm just looking at Tate, who isn't looking at the screen, because I know he's trying not to laugh. Tate, look at Lewis.
Yeah.
like a dog. He's just like a dog.
Sorry, I just looked at Tate, and he just wasn't. Tate, get off your phone now.
Yeah.
Get off your phone.
Okay.
Sit still. You're meant to be pretending that a microphone is actually in use.
So basically.
So yeah, me and Lewis have both had to quarantine like a few weeks ago. Look at him.
And then I had to self-isolate for a couple of more days because my dad had to get tested. Thankfully, it came back negative for both of them.
Yeah, no!
I didn't realise there was a wire next to me.
Well, that wasn't very smart. So yeah, a few weeks ago, me and Lewis had to self-isolate because we were in contact. Well, it's not the same actual story. I was in contact with someone else who had to self-isolate.
Go to a different school.
Yeah. But yeah, I thought that would be quite an interesting thing to talk about because it's quite weird how, obviously as popular I am, you would have thought, I'm not going to get COVID. Like, even the royal family got it.
You can see my logo in the background.
Moving on from quarantining and stuff, because COVID is just a bit of a dull thing to talk about. Kind of talking about the royal family earlier, apparently the Queen, because it's going to be our 95th birthday next year, apparently she might be stepping down from the monarch. Lewis, you know what monarch means?
I actually
basically
never heard
means
that
she'll
word.
step down from being the Queen, and then Charles, her son, will be king. So that might.
Oh, sister,
snap! My camera just cut out as I did that. So yeah, but I just think that's quite weird because we've grown up having a queen our whole lives, and a lot of other people have as well, like our parents.
Those are parents.
Yeah, and I mean she's 95 next year. That's old. I mean, not in a rude way. If the Queen is watching this, let's be honest. Why wouldn't she? Go on, Lewis.
Even our grandparents had Queen Elizabeth III as the Queen.
Sorry, say that again. And Tate, look at the camera because we're definitely playing Rocket League right now.
Guilty.
All right.
Gonna pretend to turn off the TV.
So
Yeah, good pretending.
Could you say that again,
Oscar
Lewis?
goes
What did
to
you say?
take something.
You said something in a babyish voice, like, "Oh, what's your my great Elizabeth the Oh my god! Just shut up, Tate. Just stop. Turn your PlayStation off. Can we kick him as well? Can I just kick both of you? I'll just do it on my own.
Who likes Matrix Code mousepad?
Even our grandparents had the Queen
This
Elizabeth
is
of the
FaceTime
25th.
But
My
yeah,
nan was born in the 50s.
but yeah, I guess it's just quite cool, really. How well, not cool, but I mean, it's quite odd how we've had her as our queen, and for our parents' whole lifetime as well, for her to step down on Charles a bit. But Charles is like, I feel bad for Charles. He's getting on a bit now.
Yeah.
He's like what, 60 something? He's only gonna have
Yeah, I think he's
couple
he's
decades.
ready
What do you say?
Just
Tate?
give Harry the title.
Harry.
he'll
It's
literally- he'll
William
just-
next in
he'll
line.
just
Harry's
go-
in Canada.
He'll destroy the world. I'm not
with
being
Meghan
funny.
Marshall.
You know that he's
Oh,
done.
Meghan
Oh,
Markle.
but it's quite.
Stronger!
It's quite funny though, because say Charles and William died from COVID when they had it, and the Queen stepped down. It would then go to technically, it'd actually go to Harry, who's then he stepped down from his royal duties. Tate, you're muted. So then Harry. So then they'd have to then
You
go
will be
down.
unmuted!
So then they'd have to go down like Charles's side, and then there's that weird pedo like cousin or something who like was like suspected for being like some sort of perv, and then, like so the royal family is a bit
Pedo
screwed,
cousin.
I gotta admit. And then there's
Not
Tate.
being funny, but they've been screwed since 1912.
Uh-oh! Sorry.
Off.
Talking of
Joking.
royal families, elections, leaders, the US presidential election. We're recording this before it's happened, but this Thursday, obviously I'll show it on screen now who's won. So statistically, statistically Biden should win, but that's what they said of Hillary because she got more seats, but then Russia helped out Trump. Most people assume. Tate's just gonna sit down there for the rest of the podcast.
Good.
So who do you guys want to win? Trump?
There's a good... Mum? Who's that guy who's like competing for
Biden.
against Donald Trump? For
Biden.
Joe Biden.
Yeah, I think a lot of people. I reckon that he has a strong chance of winning it, but then again,
He's
so
quite
does
nice,
Trump.
isn't he? I think he's meant to be.
No, I'm not being funny, but how the hell has Donald Trump not been assassinated?
Don't know
How
they
has some
did that.
cunt from North Korea not came with a
No, 'cause he
shotgun and
paid
shot him in the face?
to give people vodka, and then once they drink the vodka, they vote him. What? Just facts with an X.
So yeah, obviously we actually don't know who's won it yet, but when this podcast comes out, we'll know. Lewis is just dying of laughter.
Who's that binary kid? What,
You get your tangalang out.
What's his name?
Biden.
Biden. That's it.
Yeah. That's good to know. So Sean Connery, the Bond actor, he's died. Ripping the chat.
Rest in peace,
Oh, yeah.
man.
Yeah,
Rip.
he was 90 or something. And was he like the first Bond?
We need silent. We need a minute of silence.
Yeah, minute of silence. I'll get it on my phone. Why have you got a gun?
Oh,
because that's what. Okay, right. Minute of silence. Tate, you've got to look at the camera. A minute of silence. In
3,
He's got a gun.
2, 1.
From now.
Okay, Mum.
Look at this kiss. Oh, he's got his eyes closed. That doesn't count.
Oh God.
Rest in peace, Sean Connery. We've loved you and we shall now leave you. Don't shoot yourself, Lewis. Shoot Tate if you're at it. Yeah, rest in peace, the best Bond actor, a lot of people say.
No, but seriously, it's a shame that Sean Connery has passed away at the age of 90. Rip Sean.
He sounded like an actual serious person for a split second.
I thought you were going to carry on, you just stopped there.
Rest in peace, Sean Curry.
You can't. Imagine if his favourite dish was curry. Be quite ironic. Actually.
Yes, then.
Tate, stop looking gangster. You don't even have long hair. He just looks like a ginger potato. He looks like a sweet
You saved away
potato,
my
but he's
roast.
not very sweet.
Oh, I'm gonna.
Well-
No, he's a fucking.
These are all jokes, by the way.
I've got curtains now. Right.
I've just got a
I
quiff.
can never do
To be honest, I've just got a banging quiff.
Don't go that far.
Tate, you look absolutely ridiculous. So,
You look like a neat.
the iPhone 12 is going to have 5G. I've been seeing around my village of the 5G like poles being put up for the iPhone 12 release, which
Same.
is soon. So that's going to be quite cool. There's like 2. He's got glasses. Lewis,
I
stop
got a
taking photos
picture
of me.
that's been in the thumbnail.
Well, I can't show it because it's his face. So. But yeah, the iPhone 12 is going to be out soon, as well as the PlayStation, and I don't know when the Xbox is out. I know the PlayStation's out like 19th of November or something like that. So a lot of new gadgets being released. So did you guys see Mr. Beast 24-hour live stream signing t-shirts.com?
Yeah, I watched that 3 minutes because I got bored.
I watched about, in total, probably 3 hours of it. I mean, they actually did it for
What
24
do I
hours as well. They just did whoever bought a shirt in those hours, it got signed, and then now it's out of stock.
BRB.
No.
Why is he? Oh, why has he
Don't tell-
done this? Get back right now.
If this video gets 10 likes, we'll actually kick
No,
Tate
not
out
10.
of the podcast.
10? That's pathetic.
No.
That's your channel worthy, that is. We
Ah,
actually
2.
have good subs over here.
2.
Let's
2.
have a look at how our last video's doing, because we record this like fairly soon after like when the last one was out,
Week.
so it might not be as oh, this isn't even going to go in the podcast. Alright, so talking of YouTube and stuff, the E-Boys haven't uploaded in like a week. Lewis, do you know what they are now? We've literally made a highlight called Lewis doesn't know who the E-Boys are. Do you know who they are now?
No, I haven't watched a single podcast.
It's with Will and E, Memulus, but they haven't uploaded in a week. I think they've like lost their editor or something. James.
Oh, penis off. Willie needs an arsehole.
I quite like him.
He used to do them He used to do them reactions of Little T and that.
Good, but not as good as ours.
Can you just sit still, Tate?
It's not even out yet.
Just sit still.
Listen, Patwato. Shut up.
The twatto. These guys are just joking, I hope.
Patwato. I'm not.
Can you guys guess what the fastest car is? Just name one car, and it isn't powered by food, unlike Tate.
Formula.
Mini Cooper.
Have another
Mini
guess, both
Cooper.
of you.
F1 Formula.
A big Cooper. A big Cooper.
Have another guess.
Wow.
So the fastest
think
car in the
it's
world
out.
goes
I think
304
it's
miles
out.
per hour. Can you guess what car it is? Starts with a B.
It's like a jet powered.
No.
No, it's a normal car.
bastard.
Normal car. It's not a jet. Otherwise, that'd be a jet.
Bison.
Biden. So you think the person running for election in America is the fastest car? That's what you've just told me, yeah?
Ah.
Well, you'd be wrong if you said that anyway. So the fastest car is Bugatti Chiron, 304 miles per hour.
I was close.
What's your guys' dream car in the future?
Audi R8.
No, that's my car. Shut up.
I don't have one. I don't have one.
No, I'm joking. We can share the car, but I will have the better one.
Stop getting
like
fat.
a McLaren or a Lamborghini.
What about you, Lewis?
McLaren. Yeah, probably a Lamborghini or Ferrari.
sorry. That's really disgusting.
Don't even say excuse me.
Oh.
I hope you guys actually appreciate my
Yeah,
background this
pizza,
week.
isn't
I've gone
it?
for a purple colour. My lights just changed again without me touching it, which is a surprise.
Guys, what are we going to do for the Christmas special?
Oh, well, if you guys want us to do an amazing Christmas, because the Saturdays when we upload a podcast and it comes out, Christmas Day is on Friday. We won't upload one on Christmas, obviously, because no one's going to watch us on Christmas.
Wednesday.
No, it's Friday. So we'll upload one on Boxing Day, which is Saturday. Saturday. So, yeah, we'll have a good Christmas special out then. But, did you know that apparently, I think it's Sweden or the Netherlands have made a flying car, and we looked at one before, but it was like, this one looks like an actual car, that turns into a drone. Like a massive drone.
Whoa.
That looks.
What's that movie? Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. It's like that.
It's Chitty Chitty Bang Bang.
You haven't seen Chitty Chitty Bang Bang?
Never heard of
There's
it.
like the child, you know,
I
like
never heard
the
of it.
you know the classic memes where they talk about the child snatcher. That was kind of one of the original movies with it. Or am I mistaken?
Lollipops. Ice cream.
But yeah, that
That's
flying
ice
car cost
cream.
$600,000, about £450,000. Lewis, getoffyourphone.com. If you guys had the money, would you buy that flying car or would you buy a house?
House.
I buy Will and E.
You'd
I'll
buy Will
Will
and
and
E.
E's house.
I don't know if you could buy him.
Will and E's house.
You'd buy Will
It's
and
a
E's
house.
house. Get off your phone, Lewis.
House. His
Lewis,
house.
get off your phone. Get off your phone, or you're just looking at your. Get off your phone. And also, apparently, there's this other car that, like a sport car, turns into like an aeroplane in a minute. In like minutes, it's like a. I don't know, but apparently, it does. And yeah, I'm just looking at the news now.
That's
Literally, all it
clever.
says about is Prince William testing positive for COVID in April. I don't know why they'd announce it. No, why don't they just announce it at the time? I guess to keep everyone like stop panicking.
I think it's worse that they kept it a secret. To be honest. All I'm
Well,
saying.
I mean, I understand why, obviously, but like talking about like trying to keep people from panicking. Like I went out today and I saw, because this is filmed before Thursday when all the lockdowns start happening. I went out and literally outside Aldi. I don't shop at Aldi, but there was next to a shop I was going into was Aldi, and literally there was about a queue of 30 people. And Boris even said in his announcement, to be fair to me, said essential shops stay open, so no need to hoard food. And what does everyone go and do?
Oh yeah.
They're obviously just going to go and get food.
Tate will definitely go and get food.
Tate, what do you want to say?
Would you class a garden centre as essential, like an important thing?
Garden centres aren't
No.
essential to be open.
Because all
Yeah,
they sell is
they'll be-
plant pots, aka you.
Plant pot.
Pardon?
He just called you a plant pot, basically.
Plant.
Right.
What am I lying?
So yeah, I'm looking at the news here as well. And literally, all of the things is going over about coronavirus, all like over across abroad in Europe. Everyone's just inventing flying cars. I don't know why. Why don't they just drive on the road?
How long
I
have we
think flying
been
cars would be
recording?
more dangerous, to be honest, because you're more likely
How long have
to die in a crash. No, you're more likely to die in a car crash. No, a plane crash than you are a car crash, because car crash is built to crumble. Whereas if you nosedive into the ground, it's just going to go pew and explode. Is that your fifth slice of pizza, Tate, or your eighth? I can't tell.
My fifth.
You recording, Lewis?
How long have we been recording for, though?
I don't know. Oh yes, apparently across abroad somewhere, these like two people bought like an Aladdin's lamp. I'll show it to you guys here, like a proper one, and it was made out of solid gold for like 70 grand. And then apparently they got arrested, the people who sold it to them, because it wasn't made out of pure gold, and it was like it literally is it's the only lamp that's made out of pure gold that is like sold to anyone. It literally is the spitting image of the one in the Aladdin films. Have you guys seen Aladdin?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I've seen the cartoons. I've seen both of them.
I haven't seen it.
Yeah, hopefully everyone watching this last week had a good Halloween. We did. We had a good podcast episode. If you haven't watched that one, go watch it. We tried to make this one a bit longer, but I'm sure I'm have to cut some more stuff out of what these guys have said today.
Halloween.
Yeah, soon it'll be Christmas. So how many weeks is it? It's only about
It's beginning to look a lot
Hey
like
Siri, how many days until Christmas?
Everywhere you
How many days
go.
until Christmas?
53
53 days. And by the time this podcast will be up, it'll be like 46 or something. So yeah, hopefully
Beginning
you
to
know.
look a lot like Christmas.
So hopefully everyone will have a good Christmas
Everywhere
then,
you
because
go.
you know COVID is rising again, obviously.
I want a PS5. Not really, I'm just joking. But if you're willing to get me one, please do.
It's not you can dance when it's Christmas, okay? But that's pretty much wrapping it up for this week. Make sure you check out all of our videos on our main channel. If it's not already up, there will be a baking video soon on all of our channels that I'm editing. So it'll actually be good. Make sure you check out my channel's videos, Lewis's, Tate's, will be in the description as well. So yeah, thank you all for joining in this week on the podcast. If you've got any suggestions of what you want us to talk about next week, then feel free to comment them down below, or just comment on my videos, because I actually look at my comments. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.
I love you all, so give me money.